You're walking through a city you've never visited, but something feels strangely familiar. You remember a building that isn't there, a statue that looks different, a landmark that was never part of the landscape. You stop and think, have I been here before? Welcome to the Mandela Effect, a psychological mystery where people recall moments, names, or details that never existed. And even stranger, they're not alone. So what does science actually say about it? The Mandela Effect is the experience of having a clear, confident memory of something that never happened, and finding that many others share the same false memory. It's named after Nelson Mandela because many people, wrongly, remembered him dying in prison in the 1980s, when in reality he passed away in 2013 after serving as president of South Africa. What makes the phenomenon so powerful isn't just forgetting, it's the certainty people feel. How can memory feel so real and still be false? Let's look at a few neutral, image-safe examples. People recalling a famous poem ending differently than it actually does. A mountain that many believe was once taller, despite no evidence it changed. A quote from a public figure, widely remembered one way, but recorded another. An old building believed to have had a clock, though no photos or records support it. These examples show how large groups can share similar memory distortions. It's not about mishearing. It's about confidently remembering something incorrectly. Science explains the Mandela Effect as a cognitive illusion, a side effect of how memory systems work. Your memory isn't a perfect recording. It's a reconstruction, rebuilt from fragments every time you recall something. In the process, your brain fills in gaps with what it expects to be true, based on logic, cultural patterns, and familiarity. This process is called confabulation, and we all do it. So why do groups share the same false memories? Because we often form memories in similar environments. We read the same news headlines, watch the same kinds of media, learn similar cultural associations. That shared context makes it easy for small assumptions to spread, especially if the version that's wrong feels more familiar or more logical than the truth. This is amplified by the brain's desire for patterns. We don't just remember facts, we remember the story we expect. Some people believe the Mandela Effect is evidence of alternate realities, parallel timelines, or simulation theory. But science takes a simpler view. Cognitive psychologists link it to memory distortion. The brain's bias toward completing patterns, misinformation spread via culture or the internet, and how emotions strengthen false memories. There's no need for time travel to explain it. Just a very human mind, doing its best to organize a complex world. The Mandela Effect shows us that memory is powerful, but not perfect, even when we're sure we might be wrong. But that doesn't mean the brain is broken. It means it's creative, efficient, and constantly trying to make sense of chaos. The next time something feels off, a detail, a phrase, a location, ask yourself, is it real memory, or just a very good story your brain has told you? Either way, you're in good company.